Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my hero build series. I am Sylphin. In today's video we are taking a look at Sevarog in a build that I call Angel of Thorns. So, what's the theme of it's basically you're thorny while being a tank. It's based around the blood-soaked armor. When point of value immediately. So it's really actually a benefit to use these cards right away in your decks. So we're trying that today. We're trying to see that little bit of damage that we can get from it, and a little bit of crit really doesn't work well in the math department until you have an astronomical amount of physical damage. So here we go. You can see that I am chipping away at these white camps here, and using our Siphon ability. It's going to be your Square or Q ability, and it grants you 3 health and 1 soul stack for any killing blow. What that also does is it grants you a little bit of damage as well, and I want to do something there, but no, it wasn't really too much of anything. And now, yeah, of course I'm finished for it. So it's really important that you build those stacks. You can get a crazy amount of health with Sevarog, and that is why he's considered a expert hero in the game. You really have to focus on last hit, building up his Q stack in order to build a role of tank. He can get pretty much the most health of any tank in the game, as long as you focus on those stacks. So Greystone might need my help here, and see what I can do. So I'm gonna go try to do something in his lane and plant down that left harvester as well. At 3 minutes they do get pulled up, so let's see what we can do here with oh my goodness, I just really can't do anything here. It looks like low mana, so I can't use my Siphon, and I won't be able to get that harvester planted either. If I go over there, it's gonna be the go there's 2 stacks. Very nice. I'm actually going to try to head on over there myself, and let's see if they notice or do anything. I'm gonna call for some help here. I'm gonna place it, and let's see what we can do here. Hello. Come on here. Alright, do that. I don't have any mana though, so good, okay, good. Good. So I'm gonna always focus our siphon in terms of upgrading your abilities, just because you want that damage and that cooldown to get those last hits there to build those stats. That's always why I am going to upgrade that. And as you can see, no mana to do that. We do have 2 mana though. We have to heal for our Greystone here. There was the last hit that I definitely could have gotten. So trying to get these guys down to a little bit of health here. Maybe trying to save. You have to get one at a time to ensure that you can get them. Do it, because you really need those stacks. So get them if you can. Still getting these last hits, even though I might not get my Q. And now I'm gonna save you right back. Now that we have these 2 harvesters, my job is complete, but my job is done. 6 card power after this execution is key. Going into Assassin's Ward, which is, where is it? Right here. Again, you get 4 CP value right off the bat, so there's really no point in upgrading that. And then we're going to go for our Amulet of the Veteran way over here in the 5th slot. So that we're getting some damage, some health, and some lifesteal, some penetration. Really cool stuff going on here with those corruption cards for sure. So his ultimate is very, very powerful, and it is called Colossal Blow. What you can do is knock back enemies a huge amount. What we can do is try to secure the enemy right here close to us, and then use our ultimate to knock them over. But I couldn't get behind him, and I didn't have any mana, and I clicked the button, but nothing happened. Oh man! And it looks like he's going to get away. And this Rampage has his ultimate, so I don't really want to. No mana once again. So that's a little bit of the issue. The really good thing about the Brawler's key in the Brawler's Ward is it gives you some mana. So, again, I mean, like, being able to actually... Oh, damn it, I did pull it down. So that is the really nice thing about those cards. It does give you some mana, which obviously we really need. 246 is really not much. I mean, you use your abilities just a little bit. It actually doesn't have that heavy of a mana cost when it comes to his abilities, but because they do exist. So we don't have our own ward here. Place them down there. Wait for our Subjugate to come back online. So hopefully we can get some last hits here. So again, get that last hit. No, we didn't. So we're gonna have to be really careful here that Gideon's gonna do some good amount of damage to us. We do need some help. Hopefully right lane can just hold out there. Kalari versus 2. There was a last hit opportunity there. There's a last hit opportunity that I completely missed. And yeah. So we're gonna have to try to do a little bit better in that department. And enemy has been slain. Very nicely done. But I'm gonna go off here and get these white hamsters. That is gonna be a much better source of my last hits for our stacks, and also very nice. And you can see no mana. We can deal that. So very nicely done by that Greystone to get that. Or maybe I should have stayed around a little bit more. And something else, ladies and gentlemen, is I definitely could be rotating, trying to make that happen, especially on City of Scorch, a little bit more than I have been. Oh, come on. And I don't have any mana for our Siphon, so I'm really just going to wait here until we get the mana, and there we go, get those stacks. We do have 6 card power, but again, no mana, so we're just going to head on back. Now, with 6 card power, we are going to fully upgrade this Amulet of the Veteran because it does have fully upgraded bonus, so we want that. After that, we're going to go into our Blood-Soaked Armor for that active, and it's also going to be the source of our guard. So we're going to have to do an analysis of the enemy team, see what kind of damage to do, and what we're going to have to do against this team. Alright, here we go. Trying to do something here. Use my... You know, sometimes when you just want to give up, yeah, that's, I feel like that's been kind of like my week or two. Like, that's really been my week or two. And that perfectly sums it up right there. So as you can see, something really cool about Sevarog is he's the only hero besides somebody like Rampage when he uses his ultimate, where as you build his Siphon, his character changes. You can see on his shoulders we have a little bit of kind of like a little base for some epic pauldrons to come out. Well, they're actually like these huge spikes that come out. And there we go. Oh, and I wasn't able to get in there. He's definitely going to be able to make hopefully not go. Very nicely done. And here would be a great time to use. And there we go. Get the Siphon kill on. Not enough damage there to 2 stacks, but there we go. So that worked out quite nicely there. You could see that. You can see that combination potential between, between your ultimate and some towers and your root, your subjugate. So what you can do is. And what you can do is hit enemies into towers like you just saw, and then root them in place. So that's what I was trying to do there with the Rampage. He did use his leap at a very good time, so good job on his part, of course. So just good job. So that worked off, and also when you do get Siphon kills on enemy heroes, I do believe you gain 3 stacks instead of just 1. So hello, against Scorch. I'm just trying to get out of here, really. No real reason for me to fight anything. Yeah, not much is going to happen. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We're just really trying to get these last hits. Last time I played... yeah! We got 1 there. Last time I played Sevarog, I really felt like I was really behind in that department, and that really suffered. I had little to no health. I did tweak that here in this build. He had a little bit more health, a little bit more just kind of tankiness to fill that role, but I think, his Siphon really is the crux for Sevarog. So Here is this Iggy Scorch. Let's see what we can do here. Nope. So I don't think I've hit a single subjugate yet this game, and hopefully that can change. It's really, really, really important because you can make a lot of plays over the ward. So I think that's going to. Okay, so hopefully we can secure the kill here on this Chimera, but doesn't look like it. Chimera versus Grace sounds really bad. I should have already used that there too. There, nope, I didn't kill him. And let's see here, I'm gonna go back here so I can. Come on! No low mana. I am able to do a little bit of damage there. Okay. That was okay. Again, we're running out of mana. I think this build could certainly, this deck, sorry, could definitely be optimized so that we can get a little bit of mana in the early game. But I really like the idea of the Executioner's Key and the Assassin's Ward. I feel like they would really be, they're more powerful than I think we give them credit for. I think so. So 9 card power, and we're going for a balanced approach against the damage from the enemy team. So with that, we're going to go for a 5 guard, 3/3 kinetic here in this blood-soaked armor, and in this tuned barrier here, we're going for 5/3 health and 3 barrier. So what I'm actually going to do is get the health in this card, because this is going to increase our effective HP the most out of all of these, and it also of course helps against both damage types, right? Health is health. You just take damage and that's that, right? So that's why we're going to go for that health first, and then we're going to get those guards and barriers. Alright, we have an opportunity here for 3 people to get caught under the tower, but I think they're going to just completely destroy this tower before we can do it. So, great job on the enemy team coming out of nowhere, securing the kill there in mid lane, and then completely destroying. So, good job on their part for sure. Kind of running around with our heads cut off a little bit.
Allied tower is under attack.
And nobody's left lane. So some poor judgment calls here from our friendly team here to give the enemy the advantage here. We're gonna try to see what we can do here with this Gideon. So right now we're going to, yeah. So. There we go, and I think, oh yeah, he's definitely dead. So now we have a little bit of an opportunity to push right lane here, but no, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like our team's going to fall off at any capacity. Not enough. We have two Siphon stacks there. Siphon stacks have started to fall off a bit. Laning with him and getting those Siphon stacks, I find it quite hard in lane, but if you have any tips on how to get those last hits in lane easier, please let me know. I feel like there's definitely a way to do it, and definitely not. I'm gonna do this. Frick's sake! So, guys, damn it. The combination is you use his Phantom Rush to rush through an enemy, because you go through enemy heroes, and then you appear behind them, and then you use your ultimate to hit them back. The issue is I just can't do it at all. So, and look at all this damage from the enemy team. Looks like this Chimera is going to come, and I am just cut out. So let's try to be sneaky here. We're gonna go on the enemy side. And knocked out and fantastic. So piss poor play on my part. Four card power gonna come over here again into this health. I just want to increase our effective HP a lot more than anything else. So one thing about his ultimate that is very, very nice is you can clear minion waves like instantly. It instantly kills kills minions, and yeah. So if your score is being taken down, or etc., you can very, very easily take down any large waves. So I'm going to stick with my team here. It doesn't look like any other lane or anything is being hard pressed by. So we're going to come in here, try to make something happen. It's going to be a 2v whatever here. I'm going to take place. Do this here. Hopefully I can make my last hit, and of course I missed that. So yeah, okay, so we got that. Okay. We got a double kill. Good. Go to here, take care of this board that's here. Yeah, and let's go back to getting our stacks. This right lane should very easily be taken out. We do have this twin blast here. Now what I can do is I can dive right in there and knock him out, but only my sorry for the first ladies and gentlemen. It's may have been a frustrating time. So what I can do though is push this twin blast out a little bit, and see right now what I can do is this. Come right into his face, and nope, not far enough. So I'm gonna use my Blizzard armor and just let him hit me here a little bit. Ooh, damn, very nicely done. The combined damage there would have been very, very nice from them. So I 7 card power already. Let's go into the enemy jungle here. See how they do.
Rose.
10 card power, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be able to finish off our tuned barrier and get our alpha guard, and then 2 major kinetics after that. But before we get that, we need something else to get this build. We need our Bane Flesh. This is another part of the Thorny build, so that when we are getting attacked, because we will be doing a fair amount of damage. We do have damage coming on later in the build. Of course, with those kinetics and some strike upgrades on our guard on our Guardian's Ward that we're gonna switch out for the Assassin's Ward. What was I saying?
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah. Totally forgot. Bane Flesh. Yeah, so just say be able to. Oh, that would have been perfect siphoning opportunity there. Oh, they're still going for it.
Annihilation.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I definitely should have been paying more attention there. Should have been paying more attention there. It seems to be a theme with me for sure. So the build so far, it's pretty good. It's honestly pretty good. I like that we're doing a okay amount of damage. Like it's definitely nothing to laugh at. That's for sure.
Skill rises.
And it's feeding into our subjugate stacks very nicely. You can see our pauldrons are going bigger and more menacing, And, no, I need... So, yeah, you are a... If you have a fellow Sevarog player, please understand that they are trying to get last hits. Last hit XP is shared equally between two people, so just let the Sevarog get the last hits, build up their health, and enable them to do their thing better. So 5 card power, ladies and gentlemen. We'll finally be able to get this Bane Flesh. Has some more health, but at this point we have another card that we're going to be getting, and that is the Blink Charm. Now, very interesting thing about the Blink Charm is that with Sevarog you have your rush. You have your Phantom Rush to get you pretty much like anywhere. Like you can use it to get behind and to get up behind an enemy, to use your ultimate for a very good moment, and then you also have if you have the Blink Charm, you can then use it to we're gonna great stun. I see, like, that was an opportunity there where if he didn't stun me, I would have been able to rush behind him and then hit him closer to my team there and do that. So I do have this Rampage coming in here. Should be able to kill him. So I'm gonna have to peel for my friendly team and try to get them off of my allied heroes. Okay, so there we go. This here. Okay, yeah, he's definitely dead. Oh, I got both buffs. Okay. Didn't mean quite to get both buffs here, but and so let's see. I wanted to at least try to use it there. So now I can I do have that black buff. We're gonna have to make a call here. Attack or prime. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a call here. Yeah, attack or prime for sure. Yeah. So hey, there we go. That was just a good engagement on our friendly team. To make or prime. So we got the Centurion for more health, of course, to fulfill our tank roll more. And now that we do have that health, though, and we still have that black buff, I'm going to want to push this mid lane here as much as I can. See if we can use that black buff. So we stayed alive for a hell of a long time in that mid tower. We dove it to secure the kill there on that tower, and definitely got it. So 8 card power at this point. We're going to get our Blink Charm, get rid of our Executioner's Key. At this point, Harvesters have gone by the wayside, and the next one is going to be our Mad Spore Sash, replacing our Amulet of the Veteran. Now, in order to compensate for that health that we lost there, we're going to get this health on this 3 greater health, and then this Blood Soak Armor here for the major... Oh, nope, we're not going to do that. For the major kinetic there, for some increased damage. So, remember that damage works really nicely for Sevarog. When you are in lane, you can get those minions down very expectedly, and then you can use your Siphon to finish the job. Build those stacks. Really helps building a stack. So damage actually really functions well for him in his kit. So now take a look at our lovely Sevarog. We have so many. Oh my god! Oh my god! Come on! I am so bad! Guys, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Like, it's unbelievable for me how this kind of stuff happens. You know, like, I really don't know how it gets to this. I really don't know. Okay, so somebody there should have gone left lane, not us. Now that tower's just going to be that lane wave is just going to have total fun with and tower as well. So we're going to be careful. We do have 4 of the enemy team here, so we can do. I'm going to do this. Oh no, mana! So, ladies and gentlemen, that was a perfect example of when to use your Phantom Rush to get behind the enemy. As you saw, it worked really, really well. If I had my ultimate, I would have hit the 3 of them closer to my allies to secure that initiation for my team. No. It feels really good to be on the winning side for once, because boy, do we have good issues. So at this point, I'm going to get into the last little bit of health here, and we replace our Assassin's Ward with our Guardian's Ward, and get some damage. So there you guys have it. I am okay with this game. I got 60 Siphon stacks. I'm happy. Won the game. I'm happy. Took 2 people with master skins to, or just that Murdoch with them. Oh, 9 assists. That's okay. I would like to see more, just that because that means that I'm a part of these engagements and securing kills more. So, oh boy, let's take a look at the build. Alrighty, so here is the build, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off with a health potion into an Executioner's Key. Gives you some damage, a little bit of crit. I mean, really, it's not going to. It's really not going to affect you that much. You'll get lucky and crit every once in a while, so that will be nice and if that happens. Next, into the Assassin's Ward. Remember, no upgrades on these. They give you 3 and 4 card power of value respectively, so we're gonna go and move into other things. Going next into the Amulet of the Veteran for some minor strikes, lesser health. 400 health there in the early game. Late early game is a good amount. Will really help you with the tank department, and of course some 3 points of damage. Really quite nice. After this, we go into our blood-soaked armor and our Toon Barrier for our tanky cards. I would personally start with the Tooned Barrier. Why I chose to pick the Bloodsoaked Armor is just because for that active, just so I can get it soon. So I did that, and then notice I didn't upgrade anything. I went next into the Toon Barrier to get a little bit of that barrier there. But then I upgraded all health, because that's going to help with both damage types. Plus, we had a balanced damage type from the enemy team. Wasn't counting that Rampage really. If it was like 3 physical damage DPS heroes, then we would have gone more into physical damage. So you got those two, and then after that, you go into your Bane Flesh to get again that poison. Didn't use it too much, but against that Chimera works really well. Against that Twin Blast, it worked really well. So just, you know, to be a little bit more useful than just kind of a big body, right, in these team fights, with of course a lot of crowd control as well, because he's Sevarog. Matspore Sash, again, trying to be just a little bit more useful than what I just said, and you just deal damage to the enemies around you. So hopefully you can be super duper tanky, stay in these team fights a long time, get this to really add up, and hey, do a little bit more damage than the enemy would expect from you. You get the Blink Charm there right before the Matspore Sash and before you switch out your Assassin's Ward for your Guardian's Ward. It's a good amount of damage. Like, it's good. With this kinetic as well in the Blood-Soaked Armor, it's going to be surprising. With your stacks and your Siphon, we were tanky. We really were. And as Sevarog also works really well as a initiator with his rush or just good positioning, he's a really good tank. He's a really good tank. He can do a lot and add a pretty good amount of damage as well. So I think that covers it. Let me know down in the comments what do you think of the build. I really like it. Really like it. Like, look at how much health you get here. 5, 9, 12, 15 plus the one here, so it's 16, 17, 1700 bonus health, 1800 bonus health that you get out of there, plus your stack. So it's a good amount, and yeah, there you guys have it. Please, oh, whoops, sorry. Please like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, share it with the community, of course, subscribe if you found this content useful, or simply enjoyed it. Subscribe so I can do it again for you in the future. Until next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.